If y'all seen my videos throughout the week, then y'all know we got this triple doubles Meteorite Russell Westbrook. So we're going to be featuring him in today's episode of Worth the Hype, and we're going to pair him up with 4 other players that I think will really complement Russell Westbrook's gameplay and allow him to blossom. One of those players we actually were able to get from the event, so we're going to claim him right now, and we're going to throw in a new Meteorite, Nikola Jokic, and we'll get both of them in this episode. And y'all already know this is going to be a jam-packed episode. Let's get into it. I did feature Jerry Lucas, Luka, and Nikola Jokic in a separate video. Being that now my No Money Spent series is in the Meteorite tier, I featured those players in that video, and as long as I finish the events on the No Money Spent every week, that's how I'm going to do it going forward. That way the Worth the Hype can be more for the exclusive players that you're thinking about crafting, or players that you may be thinking about chasing in one of the special packs or one of their set rewards, right? We're going to try to keep it to like more exclusive players. I think this is more focused on the spotlight player, which is going to be Russell Westbrook this week. I'm going to go ahead and claim the pack. That way I can see what I pull. And we're going to claim the Jokic. The rest of the stuff I'll claim afterwards, since those players are not being featured. Here goes the pack. Remember, you can get up to a Moonstone in this. It would be cool to get another Luka. Let's see what we get. We got a DeJounte Murray, which I'm not even mad about. I actually like DeJounte Murray a lot in this game. I think he's one of the best defenders at the position. And let's claim that Jokic. That Jokic is going to be crazy. All right, so we already know Russ and Jokic are balling out of control for the Nuggets right now. Incredible chemistry, 2 elite playmakers, just 2 of the best players that we've seen throughout NBA history. And just seeing Russell blossom again has been such a joy, man, because I think Russ is one of those players who is so incredibly talented. And I think sometimes Russ doesn't get the respect he deserves. Right, so being that Russ is not the greatest shooter, though, we're not going to lie about that. Right, this triple doubles card does boost up his shooting. It does help out, brings it up to a 5. What I really like about the triple doubles card, though, is that it brings up rebounding to a 6 and playmaking. And then since we had the Air Jordan 1s, it allowed us to also boost up his agility and strength, because he is a strong guard. He is fast. So he didn't even need a boost to speed, but now with the boost to agility and playmaking, he's going to go crazy on the court. Layups and dunks make so much sense for Westbrook because he is athletic. He does have his own layup package in his game, which is very different than a lot of other guards. Game style is very similar to Derrick Rose as well. So if you like using D Rose, you're going to like using Westbrook. And I think with the boost to the shooting stats, it could give him a really good pull-up shot. That's what I'm hoping to at least see when I'm using him now. When I do make a mentor for Russ, though, I will be boosting up his defending. I think that's super important for a guard. Gives you an opportunity to get easy steals for fast breaks. And that's basically how I want to use Russ. But with that in mind, you got to surround him with some good catch and shoot players. Because between Jokic getting rebounds and passing it out and Russ slashing and passing it out, we need some good shooters. And I think that all 3 positions could be catch and shoot players. However, we got to make sure that they're good defensively, right? Because Westbrook and Jokic are not the greatest defenders at their position. I think a good player to use will be this Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson will give you the catch and shoot scoring that you need. And we were able to boost up his defense up to a 6. I think it's going to really help out big time. But having Thompson at the small forward position is going to hurt us with rebounding. So we got to make sure our power forward can make up for that. And we got to make sure that we also have a shooting guard that can make up for that as well. So I think at power forward, a good option is going to be this Kevin Garnett that we just got from the Cookie Bandits team. Got the shoes that work for him as well. And we're also able to bring up his 3-point shot, so we can give him a corner 3. He has a good form where I think he could make that shot. Regardless, he has a 5 in mid-range. So the pick and roll, he'll be good. So he can hit that catch and shoot midi on the baseline. We maxed out his defending. And we also brought up his playmaking, which will allow him to be fast on the court. And then I'm going to add on a Dirk Mentor because Kevin Garnett is a card that I like using anyway. This is going to allow us to bring layups and dunks up to a 6. And now he has a 6 and 3-point shot. So who knows? We might make an incredible stretch big with this build. I'm going to try it out, of course, and see how it works. We could have just made an even more elite power forward with this build. Now with the shooting guard, we just need another scorer who can decently rebound. I actually forgot that Russ is an elite rebounding for a position. So he will be able to help with getting those loose balls and offensive rebounds. I'm going to throw in courtside pass Anthony Edwards. We got these epic shoes that we're working on for Ant. This allows us to max out his 3-point shot. We're able to max out mid-range, and we maxed out layups and dunks. We do have this old mentor that we're using. It kind of works out right now because it allows us to boost those stats. But I'm hoping that the Zoom Hyper Revs could boost up his defense or maybe his playmaking. So you know what? Let's check out the gear list and see exactly what those shoes can boost up. On the gear list, right, there's 3 pairs of Zoom Hyper Revs. So there is a pair that gives you a +2 to defense. But it also gives you a +1 in layups and dunks, right? All three of these pairs have that as the last stat. So that could be an issue later on, but for now, we're just hoping that we get that +2 to defense. And then eventually we will make a new mentor that won't have layups and dunks and we'll be okay. And then last but not least, for Nikola Jokic, we do have these LeBron 17s. These have been like my go-to for centers. This is maxing out his mid-range. It brings up strength up to a 6. It brings up defending up to a 6. And then we got rebounding, 3-point shot, and playmaking at a 6 as well. This is a pretty good build for Jokic. All my mentors have +2 to rebounding and defense. So I got to make some new ones. So that's the squad. Let's take them into some Meteorite tourneys. Right there, Klay Thompson, catch and shoot. Listen, I don't care how ugly it was, but he made the shot he was supposed to. Ant-Man, he's going for it. You already know that. Soft mid-range, I don't know what's going on. We're getting a friendly roast tonight. Here we go. We got the steal. Jokic, get that dunk. Let's get it. I always like seeing a big man on a fast break. As long as they're able to execute and get that finish, right? KG with the aggressive defense. We got one for Russ. Never mind. We're going to hit Klay. Catch and shoot. Mid-range. I love it. And y'all already know. Green light. All through the night. Let's go. Another fast break. Klay. Another catch and shoot. I'm telling you, Klay is buckets. That's why I really wanted this New Year's 2025 card. And that is a free-to-play card, folks. They're going to leave him open at the top of the key. Never mind. He's going right to the rim with the contact finger roll. Gotta love it. I told you he's got some nice layups in this game. Jokic with another break. He's going to hit him with the beautiful outlet pass. Bang. Y'all know Anthony Edwards got those. I wanted to give it to Russ, but I was afraid of it getting stolen, to be honest with you. We have a chance for a buzzer beater. There goes Russ. Right to the rim with the contact. Switches hands. Dang, that was crazy. Let's get that pick and roll. Love it. KG for the cut. Little mid-range. I will take it. What a block. Let's go. Klay Thompson finds Russ in the corner. He's going to take that. And that's that boost that I was talking about. It definitely helps out. Good defense from KG. We are going. Russ is trailing. Head fake. Got him. We're going around this screen. I'm telling you, he can drive, man. Got the crowd going wild. Here we go. Ant-Man on the break. Jokic sees wide open Klay Thompson. Buckets. And that could have went either way because Russ was open too. Here we go. Russ is going to fade away a little bit. Klay back in the corner. Baseline J. He is so smooth. Here we go. Get that screen with Jokic. Got it. Russ is going to get him right back. Beautiful jam. Klay with the steal. We're going to hit Ant-Man in the corner. Can he get it? Yes. I'm telling you, Anthony Edwards is so good. So there you have it, folks. Another episode of Worth the Hype. I have to admit, this is one of my favorite teams that I've used so far this season. The chemistry was immaculate. It's definitely top tier. Everyone was balling out of control. I mean, Klay Thompson was a straight flamethrower. Anthony Edwards, y'all know this kid is a beast. One of my favorite players in the NBA. But Russ and Jokic, they had that chemistry just like on the real courts. This is definitely a solid team if you wanted to copy it. So as always, folks, I appreciate all the support. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay ballin'.